In which Alabama city did Rosa Parks famously refuse to give up her bus seat? Is it A, Montgomery, B, Selma, C, Birmingham, or D, Tuscaloosa? The correct answer is C, Birmingham, Alabama. On December the 1st, 1955, while on the way home from work, Rosa Parks famously refused to give up her Cleveland Avenue bus seat to a white passenger. She was then arrested, which sparked the Montgomery bus boycott, one of the most famous civil rights movements to date.
This morning, National Signing Day took place here at Prosper. Mackenzie Hamilton will highlight the athletes that had the honor of continuing their athletic and academic career at their respective schools.
Super Bowl 51 is this Sunday, February the 5th in Houston, Texas. The New England Patriots are taking on the Atlanta Falcons, and professionals all across the board have weighed in. Reporters Reed Davis and Ross Henley hit the halls of Prosper High School to get students' predictions.
New clubs here at Prosper are nothing out of the ordinary, but Radio with Edge is a unique organization that has the ability to shape the school. Corey Tennyson has the story later in the show.
Eagle Nation News starts right now.
Good morning, Prosper High School. Today is Wednesday, February 1st. I'm Abby Smith.
And I'm Sola Cantai. Here are today's top stories. Last night, President Donald Trump nominated Neil Gorsuch to fill the vacancy on the Supreme Court. Judge Gorsuch was a federal appeals judge in Denver court before his nomination last night.
This Friday, February the 3rd, will be the groundbreaking ceremony for the Prosper Town Hall and multi-purpose facility. The ceremony will take place at the intersection of First Street and Broadway at 9 a.m. Everyone is welcome.
Earlier this morning, several Prosper High School athletes participated in one of the 3 national signing days that take place every year. Student athletes signed to various schools to further their sports careers and educations. Congratulations to everyone that signed.
One of the newest clubs here at Prosper is Radio with Edge. Corey Tennyson sits down with the brains behind the club and gains insight on its up-and-coming impact at the school.
That's the sound of Prosper's first radio station, Radio of Edge, being created. Currently, Radio of Edge is preparing to go live for the first time, with the website being built, the content being planned, the team being gathered, and the radio station being created. Speaking of the team, Radio of Edge hasn't even gone live yet, and it's already gotten its first members. Meet Jaden, one of the first members of Radio of Edge. He's currently tasked with designing the website, phsradio.com.
I joined the club because it has like the advertising, it's got the website, of course, and I really enjoy building websites and being able to add my personal touch to it and stuff like that.
Radio of Edge is being led by former radio personality Bart Lackey and engineering teacher Mr. Berliner. Together, they form a perfect duo of brains and brawn, with Lackey handling content and Berliner handling the technical side of the program.
15 years of my life I spent in radio. I was an on-air personality, and it never gets out of your blood. It never does. And my second passion in life was high school, and I got the opportunity to get into Prosper and got with Mr. Berliner, and we decided, why not have a radio class? Why not show kids what radio is about?
The idea actually came to me last year, and I spoke with the gentleman that's helping me do all this. His name is Bart Lackey. He's also an employee here at PHS, and he was actually an on-air personality for over 7 years. My original idea was kind of do sports broadcasts, and then I talked to him about the music side. And between the two of us, we've just kind of kept this going until we're trying to get it up and running with several people that are starting to get interested in it this year.
Radio of Edge starts at the beginning of the second semester. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Corey Tennyson.
After this commercial break, Ross and Reed give us a Super Bowl preview.
Luminaries for Relay for Life are on sale in all lunches with a $10 minimum donation fee. Money can also be collected by Miss Brown or in room 1217. Anyone interested in taking an AP test for a class you are not currently enrolled in can sign up with Miss Benavides in the counseling office. All seniors should stop by the registrar's office and verify that your name is correct for your diploma. You'll want to check spelling as well as missing suffixes or punctuation.
Reporters Reed Davis and Ross Henley hit the halls of Prosper High School to ask students what their predictions are for the upcoming Super Bowl 51.
You know, with the Super Bowl just around the corner, me and Ross decided to hit the halls to see who you're excited to watch in the upcoming event.
But the key is, we don't know who's playing.
All right, let me ask you, the Super Bowl's coming up. How do you think Matt Damon's going to do?
You know, I think that he has a decent chance of doing pretty well, you know, so he'll be fine.
All right, good to know.
I wanted to ask you, how do you think Ned Bigby's going to be doing?
The corner?
Yeah.
I heard he's pretty ice cold, actually. Runs like a 4.4.
4-4.
Laser. Yeah, impressive.
You heard it here first.
All right, so let me ask you, how do you think Riley Jefferson's going to do in the backfield?
I think he'll do good. He's a pretty big guy. He's got a lot of touchdowns this year, and I think they're going to win.
All right, so the Super Bowl is coming up, Wayne, and Lando Calrissian, he's a safety, kind of a bounty hunter for the team. How do you think he's going to be doing this game?
Oh, he's going to be doing great. 3 picks.
For sure? For sure?
For sure.
All right, so the Super Bowl's coming up, Claudia. How do you think that Ross Davis is going to do?
I definitely think he's going to throw that football and get that touchdown.
And for Eagle Nation News, I'm Reed Davis.
And I'm Ross Henley.
Now let's send it over to Reagan Ranzer with your daily social media update.
Good morning, Prosper High School. I'm Reagan Ranzer here today with your daily dose of social media. Yesterday, I asked y'all to tweet us your throwback pictures and hashtag ENN Our first picture is from @WillPrendergast, and what it seems to look like is a picture of my brother. Well, I guess that is payback. Next, we have a picture from @KP_88, who is also trying to embarrass his little brother. On to our next topic. One of the most popular things to do nowadays is follow your favorite celebrities on Snapchat to keep up with their lives. Most recently, Kylie Jenner has been posting many videos of luxury cars on her story. A company called the Los Angeles-based West Coast Customs designs over-the-top custom cars for celebrities. One of their sayings is, "If you can dream it, we can build it." Some of the company's A-list customer base include celebrities like will.i.am, Justin Bieber, Kylie Jenner, and Shaquille O'Neal, who have all custom built over 35 of their own cars. Wow, wouldn't that be nice to whip around in a car you have personally designed? Anyway, make sure you are following @Eagle Nation News on Twitter and turn on the post notifications so you can get live updates, feeds, giveaways, and more. Well, that's a wrap with today's social media update. I'm Reagan Ranzer.
After this commercial break, Mackenzie Hamilton will recap this past Tuesday's sporting events.
There will be a crepe sale on Thursday, February 2nd during all lunches. Proceeds will go to local charities.
Crepes, including one additional topping, will cost $1 each. Each additional topping will cost 50 cents. Teachers can order crepes through a Google form sent to their email.
Teacher crepe sales will be on Friday, February 3rd. Contact Mr. Lejes for more information.
The induction for new members into the Science National Honor Society has been changed from January 31st to February 8th. Anyone interested in officer positions, please see Ms. Mahan in room 2130. Expo night is tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. A pre-AP AP information session will start at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. The National Art Honor Society will be inducting active members on February 2nd in the auditorium starting at 7 p.m. Members must attend dress rehearsal at 6 p.m.
So, Abby, guys and girls varsity soccer teams both took on R.L. Turner. The girls were at home and the guys were away. Unfortunately, the guys fell short, but the girls were able to come away with a win.
And so both basketball teams faced one of their toughest opponents, the Colony. Girls even going into overtime. Mackenzie Hamilton has the highlights and more. Mackenzie?
Thank you, Abby. Today we have a busy lineup of events that happened last night on Tuesday. First, let's discuss basketball. The men's and women's basketball teams hosted the Colony Tuesday night to compete against the Cougars. The Lady Eagles took the court first, shortly falling behind in the first half, 35-34. The team took the lead 57-46 in the third quarter, but the Lady Cougars managed to tie the game in the fourth and then took the game in overtime. The final score of the game was 76-72, the Colony. The men's team hit the court next, looking to have a different outcome than the ladies. In the first half, the Eagles had the lead 24-16 and continued to rack up the points, taking the game 55-52. Now on to soccer. The men's soccer team was on the road last night at R.L. Turner. The Eagles took their first loss of the season 8-1. The women's team had a different outcome, hosting the Lions at home. They won 9-0, continuing their winning streak. Lastly, here are the results from the SNS Consolidated Powerlifting Tournament last weekend. On the girls' side, Lena Burnett placed 8th with a total of 750 pounds lifted. Kiara Robertson placed 10th with a total of 545 pounds lifted. And Deanna Alonzo placed 14th with a total of 495 pounds lifted. On the men's side, Nick Ellis placed 4th in the 148-pound weight class. He is currently ranked 5th in the region. Preston Pfeiffer placed 4th in the 220-pound weight class. He is currently ranked 10th in the region. Larry Green placed 5th in the 220-pound weight class. Carson Schaefer placed 6th in the 242-pound weight class. Isaac Doggett placed 7th in the 165-pound weight class. Ian Murphy placed 13th in the 190-pound weight class. And Aiden Carr placed 19th in the 220-pound weight class. Camden Roberts placed 26th in the 191 weight class. That's all I have for you today. Reporting for Eagle Nation Sports, I'm Mackenzie Hamilton. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Mackenzie. One last thing, do not forget that the Expo Night will be held in the arena tonight.
Well, that's all we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Sola Cantai.
And I'm Abby Smith. Live long and prosper.